In my last briefing, I said most companies are running an old operating system and installing new applications on top of it. Today, I want to talk about what the new operating system actually is, because it is not software, it is intelligence itself. Every era of business runs on an operating system, not the kind you install on a computer, the kind that defines how an organization thinks, decides, and acts. In the industrial era, the operating system was the process. Standardize the work, repeat it, scale it. In the software era, the operating system was the application. Digitize the process, connect it, speed it up. Each era did not just add tools, it changed the underlying logic of how value was created. We are now entering a new era, and its operating system is artificial intelligence. An operating system is not the most visible part of a machine. It is the layer that everything else runs on. It decides how resources are allocated. It decides what is possible and what is not. You do not notice it when it works. You only notice it when it limits you. For decades, the operating system of business was human attention. Humans read the data. Humans made the decisions. Humans coordinated the actions. Every process ran at the speed of human attention, and every process was limited by it. That is the constraint that is now changing. When intelligence becomes a layer rather than a person, three things change. First, decisions can happen continuously instead of periodically. A human reviews a situation once a day. An intelligence layer reviews it every second. Second, coordination stops being a bottleneck. The hardest part of any organization is keeping everyone aligned. An intelligence layer holds the full picture at all times. Third, the cost of thinking collapses. What used to require a team and a week now requires a query and a moment. When the cost of something collapses, you do not just do it cheaper. You do it at a scale that was never possible before. It is tempting to call this automation. It is not. Automation replaces a task. An operating system changes what tasks exist. When the operating system shifts, entire categories of work disappear, and entirely new categories appear. The software era did not just make typewriters faster, it made the typing pool disappear and created the software engineer. The AI era will not just make analysts faster, it will change what an organization is capable of being. This is not a better version of the present. It is a different foundation. If intelligence is the new operating system, then the role of the leader changes. In the old model, leaders managed attention. They decided what the organization would focus on because attention was scarce. In the new model, attention is no longer the scarce resource. Clarity is. An intelligence layer will do exactly what you design it to do. If your intent is clear, it will compound that clarity at scale. If your intent is confused, it will compound that confusion just as fast. The leader of an AI-native organization is not the person who works the hardest. It is the person who thinks the most clearly about what should happen. No era changes all at once. For a period, the old operating system and the new one run side by side. Some organizations will keep running on human attention as their core layer. They will use AI as an application on top. Others will rebuild with intelligence as the foundation. For a while, both will exist in the same market. They will look similar from the outside, but they will be operating on completely different logic. And over time, the difference in what they can do will become impossible to ignore. Every operating system feels invisible until you see the next one. Then the old one suddenly looks slow. The companies that understand this are not asking how to add AI to what they do. They are asking what they would build if intelligence were the foundation, not the feature. That is a different question, and it leads to a different kind of company. The next operating system is not coming, it is already here. The only question is whether you are building on top of it or still running on the last one.